It's recording.
Hello, people. Welcome to It Is What It Is. My name is Josh, and this is.
Fuck me, that was loud. That was proper loud. Fuck it up. You kick us off whenever you're ready, cock.
Oh, we're using that.
Oh, we can if you want. I'll leave it in. Yeah.
Next week we need to piss around more.
Yeah. We'll use that.
Right, I've been watching a couple of things on YouTube. So, Robert Downey Jr. talking to Joe Rogan about, Tropic Thunder, where he does blackface.
Yeah.
How funny that was back in the day.
Really funny. Proper
and
funny.
How stick they will get for it nowadays.
That's a fair point.
Able to do it.
Yeah. No, definitely not.
Like Robert was saying, like it was almost taboo then for him to do it. But he said the reason the whole film is about arseholes being taught a lesson about being humble and that. Like people who are so self-centered. And I was
That's a fair point.
I never thought about it like that. But
I never thought of it like that.
Well, it is. It's arseholes being taught a lesson.
Yeah. Yeah. Especially like Jack Black's character and shit, the heroin addict.
Such a good film. And what is it? Ben Stiller's character. Oh
shit.
What was it?
Something Jack?
Oh, was it Slow Jack?
Something like that, yeah. Something Jack.
Yeah.
Did that nearly not get put in?
Yeah, because they wanted to obviously say retard a lot.
Yeah.
And because he was saying retard a lot, they almost put it in. I think that was just about the time that word retard was not for being stupid. It was for like the mentally conditioned.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like the word mong. You can't really get away with that anymore, can you? The word mong.
Speaking of the word mong, right? I was looking on the internet.
Speaking of the word mong, go ahead.
Like a card game, like Top Trumps. But it's called Worst Mongs. And it's pictures of people, right? But instead of like Top Trumps, like engine power and like 0 to 60 and whatever, and all like kick power and stuff like that, it's smell strength and ugliness.
Oh, I want to play
it. I'm going to try and find it just for shits and gigs. But I was just into a couple of the cards the other day, and I was just like, "This is really funny."
What's it called? Mongs?
I think it's called Top Mongs.
Top Mongs.
And it's literally Top Trumps, but it's just pictures of mongs instead of cars or football players.
Real people that have got
real photos.
Fuck, that's so offensive.
Yeah, but it's a game. So I was like, right, I'm gonna have to try and find that, but I'll bring it up. What else? Speaking of news, right? Do you hear about this whole Johnny Depp and Amber Heard thing?
Oh yeah. Shitting in the bed and all that.
Yeah. What side are you on? Do you know much about it or what?
I don't know shitloads about it, but like I do believe Johnny Depp, because even Amber Heard admitted that she did used to shit in the bed. I don't know. I mean, I think they used to hit each other, to be honest. I think it was a bit of both.
So basically what happened is Amber Heard got with Johnny Depp. This is all come out now. Like most of it's against Amber Heard at the moment. Johnny's recently just started trying to sue her for the losses on the films that he got cancelled because of her.
Yeah, like Fantastic Beasts and shit.
Yeah. Pirates of the Caribbean is never going to work on them anymore, even though it's come out that Amber Heard is wrong. Amber Heard was doing it to get money out of Depp. But basically, she got with him to work a relationship to the point where it was at its breaking point and then sue him.
So she always had the plan.
Yeah. And she's abused his boyfriends and everything like that. So all of her past boyfriends have come out and being like, no, she's an abuser. Like, she's got problems. All of Johnny Depp's ex-girlfriends and wives have said, like, no, he's literally never had any inclination of being abusive.
Yeah, I saw that his ex-wife said that he never fucking laid a finger on her.
They were once having an argument, right, that was being recorded by Depp, and she threw a bottle of tequila at him, and it hit his finger against the wall and took his finger off. They had to reattach his finger.
Yeah, I saw the pictures of that. It's so gruesome, isn't it?
Yeah, like there's a video of him at like a Comic-Con panel talking, and this co-host, like one of the co-stars next to him, turns to him and goes, "Seriously, dude, are you okay?" And he turns to her and goes, "Yeah, I'm fine, I'm fine." And like he looks down at the table and just looks depressed. And the woman that's asked him the question just looks at him like, "I know you're lying. I can tell you're lying.
Yeah.
Like, you've just covered up your hand. Like, how did you do it?" "Oh, I fell down the stairs."
Or did he come out with that classic line? Yeah. Fell down the stairs. Oh. Do you know she's so fit though? I'd let her do anything to me.
Yeah.
I'd put up with it. She could have all my fingers. She's so fit, Amber Heard. Have you ever seen a film called All the Boys Love Mandy Lane?
No.
Oh, watch that. She's in that, and there's a lot of sexy time in that with her. It's hot. It's hot. It's quite a good film, though. It's actually decent.
Cool, I'll give that a watch. I've just brought that down.
Better than
I've just bought Gone Girl.
Oh yeah, I've got the book of that. I've never read it though.
Oh, read it. The film is amazing. She's a psycho. The book must be amazing. Based on the global bestseller of Jill, blah blah blah, unearths the secrets at the heart of a modern marriage on the occasion of his 5th wedding anniversary. Ben Affleck reports that his beautiful wife has gone missing. Under the pressure from the police and growing media frenzy, Ben Affleck's portrait of his beautiful union begins to crumble. Soon his lies, deceits, and strange behavior have everyone asking some dark questions of did he kill his wife? Such a good film. I'm going to watch it tonight.
I've never seen it. I'll have to watch it. Yeah. I've got the book though. Like, maybe I should read the book first, haven't I?
Yeah.
There's a sequel to that called Gone Baby Gone, or is that a totally different?
I think that's totally.
Because the front cover of it's pretty much the same as well. I always presumed that it was the sequel.
I'll have a look. I finished Hellblade. I started and finished Hellblade.
Hellblade.
The tribeswoman in it's like Scandinavia in Viking times, with all this sort of thing. It's such a good game. If I can get my second PlayStation down to you, you'll have to play it. It's quite disturbing.
Really?
Yeah, because basically she's been abused as a child by the village elder, which was her dad. Like, told like she's mentally ill and she's got problems and blah blah blah, kept in the house, and she's got all these voices in her head that just argue with what she's thinking constantly, and just put her down and just scream at her and tell her she's wrong and stuff like that, and just all to do the opposite of what she's actually doing. It's really, really quite.
Oh, you told me about the game last week, yeah, where they tell you to pick stuff up, some tell you don't pick it up, others say do, stuff like that.
Yeah, but it's quite a disturbing game. It's really, really.
Sounds good.
And it looks mint as well.
Have you got that on disc or?
Not downloaded. But
downloaded.
Don't know, yeah.
Have you got the disc version of the PS5 or the thing you're on?
I've got the disc PS5, yeah.
It's probably better to do, innit? Does that mean you can play PS4 games on there, yeah?
Yeah.
It's definitely better to do then, isn't it?
Yeah, you can play any PS4 games. I think there's only like 4 that you can't play on the PS5. But it just means I can play my 4K DVDs.
Oh, tasty.
Yeah.
How many of them have you got? 4K DVDs now?
12.
How much is a 4K DVD? I don't think I've even.
I buy the disc only versions off eBay because some people just get rid of the.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah, and then put them in like a zip wallet type thing.
Yeah,
fair enough.
You can get them pretty cheap.
Did you have any pancakes this week? Obviously for us, this is obviously next week, but it was pancake day this week.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, this Tuesday, just gone.
Damn it!
Did you know how many?
I didn't. I completely forgot.
Naughty.
I know. What was I doing Tuesday? Oh, I was working all day Tuesday, so they would have had them without me. Sad face.
Did Subway not do some kind of pancake day special?
What, like
what they could really do?
bread with banana?
Yeah, a crepe. What's that you're drinking?
That is orange, strawberry, pineapple, banana, and kiwi.
It looks like egg yolk. A big flask of egg yolk. That's never feel grim. Have you not got any bars?
Yeah. I've got my trooper.
Cool. Oh, hello.
I went to Bargain Booze before we started.
Mm.
What else have I been doing? I've been watching.
I was just going to ask you.
Crap ton of Tiny Tim. You know,
Tiny
the guy
Tim.
that calls people as a 3-year-old.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, yeah, I'm 3 really.
That's good. Good work.
Thank you. Oh my god, it's so funny. I've just been binging all of the content.
It's a proper talent, that. Tiny Tim.
He does challenge videos as well, and he started a thing off, with that black face mask you can get that you pull off like tar.
Yeah.
And he puts it on his face, and he does that, and like a couple of weeks later, he does a whole body where he paints his entire front in it.
That must have killed.
Oh my god! When he was doing his face, he was literally screaming.
Yeah. They are supposed to be really bad, those. It's supposed to be really bad.
Oh my god, it was so funny.
Yeah, it'd be an actual good punishment for the show, that,
Yeah.
When we're back in the studio, we'll just, one of us, I don't know, because it's blackfacing, isn't it?
No, because it's face waxing. It's not blackface.
Yeah, I suppose, yeah, but if we sat there in blackface, it's just a bit fucking weird, isn't it?
If we came on and started the show with blackface, then it would be blackface, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Maybe we should.
Yeah.
Just to see if YouTube are actually on the ball.
Anyway, so it's not like people are going to go uproarious, are they?
No, yeah. Let me show you this before we move on.
Okay.
Because last week we talked about Justice League and shit, and the trailer coming out. Jared Leto coming back as the Joker and shit. Showed a little picture of him, and literally it was either that night or the day after the trailer dropped.
Ooh.
So I've got a little clip. I've not got the full trailer because I don't want us to get claimed just for the sake of a Justice League trailer. I'm not that bothered about it. So I've just got a little clip of the Joker just so we can have a look at that. Let's have a butcher as Jared Leto back as the Joker.
We live in a society where honor is a distant memory. Isn't that right, Batman?
Do you know what that reminds me of?
What?
You know, have you played Arkham Knight yet?
Arkham Knight? No, that's the only one I haven't played.
Right. So in Arkham Knight, the Joker's dead, but in the game,
in Batman, isn't
yeah, in the game before that, Joker puts Joker's blood in Batman.
he? Yeah. I've watched this on YouTube. Yeah.
Yeah. So during the entire of Batman Arkham Asylum, the Joker is in Batman's head.
Yeah. I think that's what it kind of is. I think he's haunting him. Because if you notice, all his tattoos are gone.
Is what?
All his tattoos are gone and everything.
Yeah.
So, like, the damaged bollocks and that. So I just think he's dead. I don't think it's real. And have you seen the film Justice League, the original one that came out?
No.
But he's Batman wears that brown jacket that he's got on in that when he's having a dream. He has this dream and he's got that jacket on. So I think it's a dream. But either way, he looks better, doesn't
he? Yeah.
I like that.
Batman. Long hair.
He must have just refused to cut it off. He'd always got long hair, and he Jared Leto.
Yeah.
So he must have just said, "Nah, I'm not cutting it off for one scene. You fucking dreamer."
Well, they're supposed to have long hair anyway, ain't he? Well, not supposed to, but I think just
but not like that. Not straight and crimped and gay. Gay. But he's supposed to have like ratty hair.
Yeah.
It looks alright, doesn't it? I'm quite looking forward to it, and as well, it's streaming straight away, so you don't need to go to cinema or anything to watch it.
Yeah.
Fucking 6 hours long though.
How many?
6 hours apparently.
For a film?
Yeah. Well, if it's a film or if it's like a mini series, I don't know. But yeah, it's hours.
That's a lot.
So it'll be like the 2 hours that was on at the cinema, plus an extra 4 or 5 hours. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah. I love my family. Fucking love it, mate.
That's it. You just be meditating on the couch, like.
I said to Steph when that starts streaming, we are watching that, regardless of the day. I don't care if you've got work. We'll watch it. I've got some good games for us today. There's no quiz. Yeah. But I just thought with a quiz, it's better to have it as with his points, and it's better to find something. But until we bring back the punishments and shit, I thought we could just have a bit of a laugh. So I've got some hypothetical questions.
Oh.
Which I'll be asking a bit later on. I'm going to ask you them in every episode from now on as well. I'm going to have some hypothetical questions for you. Some riddles. You ever good at riddles?
No, I'm not forward thinking enough for riddles.
Well, I've got a few. We'll have a go and we'll see. And you know what room 101 is, don't you? Yeah. Yes, we'll play a bit of that as well. And I've got a bit of word association as well. So yeah. Moving on. So what have you been doing this week? Have you been working?
Working. I think I had I've worked all week.
Every day?
I've had one day off. I've got Tuesday off. Excuse me. I've also fully signed my contract for my new job.
Oh yeah, the fucking promotion. Buzzing. When do you start
that? 24th. So 6 days.
Oh, soon then.
Yeah.
So does that mean you're just gonna not go to the subway that you're at the minute, and then just one morning go to the other one, and then you work there from then on? How does it work?
So I'm working where I am now till the 23rd, and then from the 24th onward, I'm working at a different store.
Right. Okay.
So it's a company that's hired me this time rather than a lady who owns a subway.
All right, like an agency type thing.
No, it's more
like your employer isn't that manager of Subway type thing.
Yeah, my employer is Euro Garages, so
Yeah,
it's a company-wide thing that owns Subways and Starbucks and Greg's and that.
and recruits for them and shit. Fair enough.
Yeah.
What have the people said that you're working with at the minute? Are they gutted or happy to see
One
you?
of them, the day the day I mentioned it all, because I waited until I actually knew that I got the job first.
Yeah.
And then I brought it up, and she went, "So it wasn't the manager that said it. She was just like, is there anything we can do to make you stay?" And I was like, "Well, yeah, you can give me £13 an hour and give me a manager's position."
Mm.
He was like, "Oh, you'll never get that from here." And I went, "I know. That's why I'm leaving."
That's why I'm fucking off, mate.
Point. And she was like, "Yeah, but you're happy.
Yeah.
You're happy here, aren't you?" And I went, "Yeah, but I'm not 25 grand a year happy with manager's position."
Yeah, and also as well, like, you're 30 now, and she's
Yeah,
literally just said to you that you're never going to move up.
yeah,
So why the fuck would you stay?
yeah.
You'd never say that to your staff, really. Why would you stay? You're just going to be in the same position for the rest of your life.
Like I said to the manager, I said I would stay if I knew that you was going to step down at some point.
Yeah, there was a ladder to climb type thing.
The fact that, because we were talking about it a couple of weeks ago, that she doesn't want to retire, she wants to carry on working.
Mm.
And all the other stores that the owner owns have managers that want to stay there and keep it going. So
Yeah,
I'm not going to stay there and go to another Subway because everyone else is staying.
yeah, yeah.
And if I wait till the current manager leaves, it's going to be 15 years.
But yeah, and then imagine it'd be 45 then.
Yeah.
45 would even get a look in at being a manager. That's ridiculous, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair play to you, though. Is that what most people at the store have said? Just like, yeah, fair play.
Yeah, they just said if it's more money and it's a better position, you do what you need to do.
Mm-hmm. You do you, boo.
You do you boo. Exactly, yeah. So, yeah.
No, that's good though, man. That's really good. And I think you'll be a lot less stressed out as well, because did you say you finish at 3?
Yeah.
Every time? Yeah.
6-3 every day.
Mm. Even though it's early starts and stuff, but your day is over so early, and your working day. It's over at 3. You've still got so much of the day left. I imagine in summer you've got ages there.
Yeah.
And if you obviously if lockdown's over, if you got the train back, or even if I got the train to Manchester, I could meet you for a pint or something after your work.
Yeah.
Or when you get off the train in Wigan, whatever.
Yeah.
I really want the pubs to reopen, man. It's been too long now.
Oh, even my dad. And my dad doesn't like going to the pubs. He went, I just want to go to the pub and sit down with a pint.
Yeah,
I don't
really
like
do.
He went, I know, but I miss the pub.
I miss the pub, and we're not pub guys. We're not pub guys. We go to the pub when we're out and stuff, but we don't have a local.
I've been really missing it.
Yeah, we don't have like a local, do we? But honestly, just going in, getting a pint, having a game of pool.
Yeah.
And just, I miss it. If I'd have known that last night out we had, that was going to be our last night out for at least a year.
Gone to Tesco's and got more beers and stayed out the entire night.
Oh, definitely. But we just thought, no, we'll come out next weekend and we'll carry it on, then we will.
We will.
Do you use it a lot, TikTok? Because it's full of. I'm looking really pale there. It's full of slutty girls.
Yeah, they're called TikTok thoughts.
TikTok?
Thoughts. THOTS.
Right. What does that mean?
It's well, there was Twitch thoughts, which basically girls being half naked for money, basically.
Yeah.
And then pushing them over to thingy. But thoughts is a taboo word now.
Oh. Okay. Is it really naughty? Like I should cut it. Oh.
No, you can leave it in. It's not like.
All right. Well, I'll blame you if we get fucking claimed. Yeah, it is absolutely crawling with just slutty. I don't. You know what? I don't think they're slutty girls. I think it's that they know that if they do a video where they've got their arse hanging out and they're jumping about and it's dangling everywhere, they're gonna get 20,000 likes on it, 20,000 followers, all that
the
shit.
more followers they get, the more Patreons they get, and the more what is it? The one where you pay to see them naked. What's it called?
OnlyFans.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I think a lot of them do OnlyFans anyway, so it's nothing to them. I'm showing the bum because they're used to thudding themselves till they squirt on camera.
Like 3 years ago, like before OnlyFans came out, there was a YouTuber that stopped doing YouTube and started doing something like that, and everyone hated her for it. Like you're doing. No, it was someone else. It was someone from SourceFed, I think.
All right.
And she started doing it, and everyone hated her and like absolutely rinsed her for it, for being like such a disgusting human being, like selling your body online and blah blah blah.
It's not even selling your body the way because usually on OnlyFans, especially,
I think
like no one else with them
at the moment, because like if you think about it, what was it about 10 years ago? Being gay was wrong. 10 years ago, before that, like fetishes were wrong. Now, like you've got what? Probably underage girls doing OnlyFans.
100%, and TikTok as well. That was another thing I wanted to mention. There are a lot of little girls jumping around with their asses on TikTok, and I don't want to see that. I might look like I want to see that, but I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it.
I stopped looking at TikToks because 90% of them are just girls.
Yeah, it gets boring, doesn't it?
Yeah, I don't want an awkward boner while I'm trying to watch funny content.
Yeah, and if you do knock one out because they make you horny and you do knock one out, then once you go back on it and it's just girls with their ass out again, it annoys you because you just want to watch something funny because you've spun. Do you know what I mean, though? Do you know what I mean? It gets a bit boring and annoying after a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's just one of them, and like probably in another 10 years, it'll be commonplace. Like it's pretty much commonplace now.
Yeah, well, yeah, like Twitter have accepted that people are going to put pictures of the vagina and shit on there. They've accepted it and moved on.
Reddit just puts a not safe for work clause on the front. And it's basically a better Pornhub.
Well, I did hear that about Reddit. I heard that they put things on there that like Pornhub won't.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like the things that's too bad.
Yeah. If it's too bad for Pornhub, it's too bad. End of.
I know, yeah, it's too bad.
No, just give it here, we'll have it.
Yeah. Speaking of which, Reddit. I was having a look on Reddit this week because you said it was quite easy to use, and it is relatively easy, isn't it? So once you realise all the shit and stuff. So I've got you a few hypothetical questions. And I thought that we could ask a few first. Let me find a good one to start off with. All right. Here's a good one. If you could abolish any laws, which would you get rid of?
I'd honestly probably get rid of weed, you know, the anti-weed law.
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, the whole. I mean, it's not a dangerous drug anymore, is it? It's not classed as a dangerous drug, is it?
It's not even because I want to smoke it, but when I walk past places nowadays and I smell it, I think disgusting bastards.
And you shouldn't because they're just normal people.
No, it's just smoking.
Yeah, it literally is.
Saying disgusting bastards, because I'd like to have some, but I'm not a knobhead.
Yeah.
Who rolls in the middle of the street.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's a bit far. When people are stood there blatantly having one in the middle of the
like, I was on a train platform a couple of years ago. There was a guy leaning against the outside of a smoking room, rolling a joint, and then he started smoking it outside of the smoking room.
That is stupid.
What a knobhead. Like if I started rolling a cigarette, I'd get pulled over by one at guards.
Yeah, if you started smoking it as well, you would as well. They'd tell you to get in that room.
Well, I got annoyed because he didn't.
Imagine though if he'd have gone in that smoking room and there's like 15 people and he lights up a big whopper.
Yeah.
Imagine the people's faces.
I know.
It'd be good though.
I don't want to be annoyed at people for smoking weed. Do you know what I mean? But I am because I'm driving down the road and I'm like, I wouldn't mind one nowadays, every now and again.
Yeah.
But it's just...
There's worse things out there. Way worse things. I mean, spice, for one, which I'm not even sure is it still legal? Is it legal? I know it was. I don't know if it still is.
The shit it does to people is mad.
I know, it's crazy.
Basically.
Yeah. Oh, I wish I'd have put that video on there. I wish I knew we were going to talk about this. There's a video where there's a guy, I'm sure it's in Wigan. I'm sure of it, in Wigan Town Centre.
He's doing this?
No, he's just stood there like that.
All right.
For his head. And this guy goes up to the side of him and just goes down his ear, and he shits himself and fucking falls. Now, it's dead funny. It's really funny. Yeah, I'll show you it. But yeah, there's way worse things out there than weed now. Way worse. Weed's nowhere near the other shit that's out there.
No. But I think that's probably one of the things I will get rid of, because all the other laws are laws for reasons, but that's one that I don't think needs the reason that it has.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I know. Yeah, definitely. Because like some laws, obviously, you need to keep.
Yeah.
It's all right abolishing like the murder fucking law or something, but then it's ridiculous. But another one that you could get rid of, like parking tickets. That's a bullshit one. Imagine a world where you could park wherever you wanted. Although it would be annoying in the same sense, wouldn't it? Because there'd be fucking cars everywhere.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to drive down the road.
Yeah.
Park up in the middle of the road, like on the door, on the white line.
Yeah, some knobhead like, well, there's no parking tickets, fuck them. There's parks. That was a good choice, that though. I didn't think you'd say that, to be honest. I thought you'd go for parking tickets or something, so now you've had your fair few, haven't you?
Yeah, don't like parking tickets. I understand why they're there, but I don't like them.
Yeah. Oh, you know, in Bolton Town Centre, there is. I honestly, I think it's a joke. I think she's like a setup. There is the fittest parking officer. You know, they go around and ticket your car and stuff. But she could be a model.
Really?
And and it's like, this isn't real. I'm being punked. This isn't real. You're too fit. She's absolutely gorgeous. Next time I see her, I'll try and get a picture of her. Put it on the podcast. Look at this woman. I know, yeah.
Say, can I take a photo?
You don't mind if I get your picture for my podcast, do you? Thank you. Thanks. That's a little weird, isn't it?
I think I'd honestly rather someone say that than...
yeah, than just take a picture.
Just walk up to your photo and walk off.
Yeah. I'd rather someone say it's for a podcast.
Like, what the hell?
She is fit.
Guy in the shop the other day because he cut in line. There's like loads of people, and he started arguing with me because he was like, "Well, you've not got a mask on." I went, "I've got my helmet on though," and he went, "Right." And I said, "Yeah." I said, "You're obviously not bothered about the COVID anyway, because you've just walked in within 6 feet of me." Yeah. Anyway, that's a story for another time. Anyway, I was paying, and he takes a photo of my back through the window, and the cashier that I'm talking to while I'm paying says, "You know, he's just taken a photo of me." And I went, "What, of my back?" And she goes, "Yeah, just taking a photo of your back." I go, "Oh, well, they're not going to find me if they've got a picture of my back, are they?"
Or do you think it was so he could like get you after you finish?
I don't know. No, because he's like it was like he wanted to report me.
Yeah.
But it's like
took the tree back.
Like,
that's funny.
In my head, I was so confused. I wasn't even angry anymore. It just blown away the entire argument with an action of taking a photo of my back, because I was I was like, what was the end game? What was the end goal of that? Right now, you just have a photo of my back on your phone.
It'd be so funny if he thinks he can do something with that and he shows it to him.
Yeah.
Who's that then?
It's like,
what do you mean?
in the line. It was like, right, what was the argument about? Well, I cut in line. Right. But he wasn't wearing a mask. Okay. He was wearing a helmet though. Oh, right.
You don't have to wear a mask anyway, you know, if you've got a breathing...
Not a legal obligation. Like, there's no contract. There's nothing to say it is illegal to not wear a mask.
Places can make up their own rules, so like Subway.
Yeah.
They could make up a rule where you have to wear a mask.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's not law. Not law.
It's like, yeah, but it's the law. Like, you have to wear a mask. And I was like, I'm wearing a helmet. It's like, yeah, but that's not a mask. And I went, yeah, and you're not a police officer, so you don't know what the law is, do you?
Do you remember that woman on the bus?
Oh, on the bus! Oh, it was so funny. She was like, well, I can't get on the bus if they're not wearing masks.
Yeah, it was so aimed at you. It was so aimed at you. I had a mask on. Everyone had a mask on other than you and this girl. And then she just got up, didn't she? And she went fucking batshit.
And she went absolutely schizo. It was so funny.
Yeah. You've got people on this bus with no mask on. Then when she said it was the law, everyone was just like, no, it's not. No, it isn't.
Four people said no, it's not out loud.
Yeah, she just got blew out.
It's like, you can't get on this bus. When's the next one?
No.
It's like probably in like 25 minutes. Well, that's a long wait. Goodbye, and just stormed off the bus.
It was the funniest thing ever because it was so aimed at you as well. She just wouldn't look at you, but it was so aimed at you.
She said, do you have a mask? I'd be like, yeah, I can wear it for 15 seconds at a time, but I need to take it off to breathe.
Yeah,
she'd
get a breather.
Yeah.
Putting it on. It was fucking funny that. She was so old as well, and she was ancient.
I know.
She was like 90 odd.
She was about my size. Well, 3'2".
It was so fucking funny. The bus driver didn't know what fucking do.
He didn't. He was like, what do you want me to do about it? And she was like, and she just like went off.
Imagine if he'd have kicked you off for that.
He couldn't have. Even.
That's why he didn't.
Just showed him my pass.
Oh yeah, the thing you had, yeah. I've got that. Oh no, you sent it me.
Yeah.
So that works well, doesn't it? You just forwarded it to me. I do wear a mask for people watching. Don't fucking go ape shit in the comments. Come on, Brennan.
I would just wear my bike snood anyway that comes up over my nose. But that day I didn't happen to have it.
It only has to be a face covering, you know.
Yeah.
It's not like just has to cover your mouth and that.
I had a mask that day. I just didn't have it on the bus because I was feeling particularly wheezy that part of the day.
It was a warm day as well. It was quite warm, I remember. So I think you're well within your right not to put your mask on if it's hot. If it's hot, you can't breathe. It makes you sweat even more.
Yeah.
So that's it. Here's a good hypothetical question for you.
Okay.
This is one from Reddit, and it's a wordy one.
Yeah.
Wordy one. If you were stranded on a desert island, infested with zombies...
Oh, okay.
Which of these would you take with you? Oh, sorry. Which of these would you take with you to get to the helicopter at the centre of the island?
Oh, right. Okay.
Gun with no bullets. Your BBF, which I had to Google because I didn't know what that means, but it meant best mate, basically.
All right. Okay.
A handful of bullets. Your cat. Or a bunny. A rabbit. I don't know why a rabbit's in there. It's Reddit, though.
Can I only take one?
Yeah, you can only take one. So it's either a gun with no bullets, your best friend, a handful of bullets but no gun, your cat, or a rabbit.
I think I'd take the handful of bullets.
Well, would you empty them out, would you?
Yeah, because if you think about it, you've got the composition of bullets. You've got the gunpowder in the middle, which you can use to, like, solder any wounds together.
Fair point. Yeah, I didn't think of that.
You've got the casing, which can echo, and you've got the lead part, which can be used as distraction as well. So you've got 2 distractions and a medic in 1 bullet.
That's true. But what you're going to use if they're coming at you, and all you've got is a handful of bullets, so you're going to use? You're going to throw the bullets at them? They'll be penetratable?
No, I'm just going to try and hopefully get it out of the way. Because if you're on a zombie infested island, you're going to fucking die anyway.
Well, probably, yeah. More than likely. Definitely.
If I took the rabbit would only get killed after 1 chase anyway.
Yeah.
Once. The cat would only distract them once.
Well, the cat's ridiculous.
Yeah.
That's part of the
If I brought you on a zombie island with me, one of us would die, and then we'd probably get annoyed and then end up dying ourselves.
One of us would fuck the other one over. Something would happen where one of us is surrounded or something, and we're just like, bye. And then we just fuck off. We would definitely betray each other. Definitely. I don't know why a cat's in there. I guess it's your cat. I don't know. I don't get why a rabbit's in there either. Unless they mean for you to eat. According to the rules from this guy who put this on, it takes 45 minutes to get to the helicopter. So that's not that long at all. You're only going to survive 45 minutes.
Oh.
Do you think you could do that with a handful of bullets? You got to get them in the head as well. And obviously a gun with no bullets, a gun is still a weapon there, isn't it? You can still smash their heads in.
Yeah, but it takes a lot to cave in a person's head, probably.
Probably, yeah. I've never tried.
Yeah.
What did you say? You broke up then?
They're not going to be rotted, are they? They're just going to be dead.
Yeah, I'd guess not, no. So you go for a handful of bullets, are you?
Yeah. What would you do?
To be honest, I wouldn't take the handful of bullets just because I don't know what I'm doing with them. So I don't even think I'd be able to get the fucking gunpowder out. I think I'd probably just go for the gun with no bullets.
Yeah.
Although I don't know. If you've got a friend with you, that's 2 brains.
Yeah, if you went with your friend, does he get the same choice?
That's a fair point.
If he gets the same choice and you take the gun and I take the bullets.
Now we're talking. Yeah, now we're talking.
But if one of us makes the choice, I would probably take just the bullets.
I just don't think I'd be able to do anything good with them. I think they'd be fucking useless to me. Unless I found a gun. Right, okay. I've no news this week. I couldn't find anything that's happened at all this week. Is it just a boring week, or have I just been looking in the wrong places?
There's Mars landing that didn't go to plan. There's not really much. SpaceX launches a new Starlink satellite into orbit. I mean, most of it's space shit and COVID shit.
It's all COVID shit, isn't it? It's so boring.
It's like, none of it's new information.
No, none of it's news. So what's on the news?
Well, this one's 1 hour, like 1 hour ago. That one's 2 hours ago, and they've both got the same title for different news companies.
Yeah, but it's the same story. Yeah, it's stupid, isn't it?
Think about the weather. It's just started warming up. Are you excited for summer yet?
Yeah, as long as we can actually leave the house. I can't be doing with like a boiling hot summer where we can't leave the house. We've got to stay in.
There's going to be so many people breaking the law restrictions.
Yeah, once it heats up proper, the barbecues will start. Isn't it weird that was nearly a year ago that we went to the driving range? That was just before the first lockdown, and we had a barbecue.
A year ago?
Nearly a year ago, yeah. How mad's that?
Jesus.
When you bought that fish and that and put it on there. Do you remember? You bought some fish that stank and put it on the barbecue.
Oh, we did a barbecue session.
You always get fish when we do a barbecue, don't you?
Yes. No, just put it on and leave it. You don't need to flip it or anything.
But it stinks, though. Stinks of fish.
Yeah, like its legs.
Right, do you fancy a... fancy a game of Room 101?
Oh, go on, then.
Okay, before we do, though, I do have a quick clip to show you. Because otherwise I'm going to forget. We're running up to an hour now. I don't know if you've seen this before, to be honest, because it's a really old video. But I just saw it and thought, fuck me, that's good, I'll show that on the show. So it's this crocodile that's absolutely ginormous. It's basically all you need to see. And it's in a zoo, and this is just the zookeeper giving him some food, but look at the fucking size of this.
Kaya niya musuko boy. Brad. Kani itu sir sini lain na kapan ba?
Gawas na kukuday kay mukha siya. What amount?
Just imagine being sat on by that.
It's slow though, isn't it?
It wouldn't. It's only slow because it's in a pen. If it was chasing after,
do you think if it had room to run?
Have you seen a crocodile run before?
No.
Do
they run?
Mad. Yeah, they can run like 13 kilometers an hour.
Really? I thought they were slow as fuck unless they were in water.
No, they can. No, that's turtles.
Well, I always get them mixed up. Crocodiles and turtles, I'm always getting them mixed up. They're so alike. That is a dinosaur, though, isn't it? Look at that, a dinosaur.
A dinosaur.
It's a dinosaur. Yeah, so there you go. Start with that anyway. So, do you want to have a game of Room 101?
Yeah, go on. Explain to the viewers what Room 101 is.
So, what we'll do it where you decide what you're putting in there. So basically, Room 101 is supposed to be, I can't remember what it is in the book, but I think it's like a room where all the horrible things in the world are kept.
Yeah.
So basically, the rules of the game are thus anything that Josh wants to get rid of from the world completely, he can put into Room 101. If I think that he's wrong and he's being unfair, so say he wanted to put kittens in there because he didn't like them, I'd be like, oh, come on, Josh, they're kittens, you can't do that, mate. So I wouldn't put them in Room 101. But if he said something like spiders, I'd be like, yeah, definitely, and we'll put them in Room 101 and get rid of them from the world. All right?
Yeah.
Is that the rules? That is the rules, isn't it? I'm trying to fuck that up.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, you tell me what you'd want to get rid of. What's the one thing that's been annoying you this week that you think, fuck, if I could get rid of that, I would?
Inconsiderate people.
And now what you have to do is you have to put forward an argument as to why.
Well, it's like, right, it's just people that, how can I, there's so many examples. Which one to start with? Right, thieves are inconsiderate, aren't they?
Thieves. We're starting with thieves, are we?
Yeah, we're starting with thieves. So you got inconsiderate bastards, right? But then some of them are thieves because once they thieve from you, they don't consider what shit you got to do afterwards. You know what I mean?
No.
So thieves are inconsiderate, aren't they? Because they thieve from you to get something for them, but they don't consider what shit you've got to go through because they've just robbed that from you.
Okay. Yeah. Totally.
So my bike got robbed, and it took me 6 months to get back on the road.
Mm.
I had to pay off
Did
my
that
old
happen?
bike.
Your bike got robbed.
Yeah.
Do I know about this?
Yeah. That's why I've got my new bike.
When did that happen? I thought you got that bike took off you.
Yeah, I got it took off me, and then I got my license back for it, and it got nicked the next week.
Shit. Where from?
From outside of work, it got nicked. They tried to scrap it down in the van on the way to Lee, and then left it in Lee car park because all the locks were on it.
Yeah.
Car park in Lee, and police rang me up and were like, "Yeah, so it's relatively fine. You should be able to ride it." And then the insurance took 3 months to figure out what was wrong with it. Told me it was well out of whack to what would be roadworthy, and then they just give me the money back for it. But it's like, well, they give me 3/4 of the money back for it because it wasn't worth what I paid for it after they'd stripped it.
Yeah. So did they manage to take anything from it, or could they not get anything out of it?
Well, they took all the side paneling off. Well, they took all the paneling off. They took the battery out of it, and they took the suspension block, I think.
Holy shit.
Yeah, and just left it.
How did they do that? How did they get it in the van?
They picked it up.
Right, all right.
Picked it up. It was changing everything.
Yeah, they just took the chain with them and everything.
Yeah, they just picked it up, put it in a van. Well, what they actually did was they saw the bike, realised they got too much shit in the van, went round the corner, dumped loads of shit, including parts of the van, to fit my bike in it, put my bike in it, drove off.
Oh my god. They dumped parts of the van to fit your bike in.
Yeah.
That's fucking funny. That's like leaving breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
For the police.
Yeah. And then a police officer rang me up one day and was like, I think it was like the day after, and went, "Yeah, so you made a complaint about your bike being lost?" And I went, "Yeah, it was a bit more than a complaint though." And he went, "Yeah, well, we found it." I went, "Right. What condition's it in?" And he went, "Well, it should be rideable. It's just got no paneling or electrics in it." I went, "Oh, yeah, so not And he went, I said, "Where is it?" He says it's in a car park in Lee. Can you come and pick it up? And I went, "Well, how am I going to pick? Do you want me to carry it home from Lee?"
That's
He went, "Well, we need someone to pick it up." I went, "Right. What do you want? I'm at work right now."
Mm.
And it's got no electric.
To pick it up. They have trucks and shit.
Yeah. That's what I mean. And it was like, "Right, so we'll take it to our impound and you need to call your insurance to pick it up from our impound." I went, "Right, so you're picking it up." I went, "Right." But yeah, that took nearly 6 months for me to get this bike.
Did you tell me that when we were drunk?
Maybe.
I really don't remember it at all. I don't remember you telling me that. I really don't remember you telling me that.
Things when we're drunk.
Okay, well, yeah, I will accept that. Inconsiderate people, you put a good case forward. You had your bike robbed. I'll accept that, yeah. So into room 101 there go. There's no more inconsiderate people in the world.
Aha. I don't know. Yeah, spiders would be a good one.
Yeah. Why spiders?
No. Without spiders, though, there'd be more flies.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Spiders collect dust from around your house as well. I know that's a little thing they do, but it's one of the things they do. They keep any other flying insects away completely.
You can't really do anything with animals because it's all an ecosystem, innit?
Well, yeah, everything has a knock-on effect, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's the thing with bees? If you got rid of... There's a thing with bees, isn't there, that if we got rid of them, we'd die?
I think there's something like 4 insects that pollinate plants, and bees are like 90% of pollination.
Oh, okay, right. So it'd be like like we said, a knock-on effect.
Like, I think there's bees and butterflies. Some birds help.
Have you seen a film called The Happening? Mark Wahlberg.
I love The Happening.
It's all right, isn't it?
Everyone
It's a
hates
bit.
it.
It's a bit daft.
Yeah, that's kind of why I like it though. Because the first time I watched it, I was like, "Oh, what's that? What's going on?" And then it was the plants, and I was like, go on then, you carry on." It's the plants. I was like, "Oh, it's actually the plant. Oh, this is a comedy. Okay."
Yeah,
So
I thought it was alright. I like the scene when all the builders start jumping off the roof.
Yeah, like the first hour. Well, the first half an hour is mint because you have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, and everyone's just fucking killing themselves and stuff.
Like where the cop gets out of the car, shoots himself, and the woman walks over to
picks his gun up.
He picks the gun up and shoots herself, and you're like, "Oh my god!"
It's mad, isn't it? Imagine if that happened.
Yeah,
it'd be brilliant. It is all right though. It's not one of Mark Wahlberg's best, but
Mark Wahlberg. I like Mark Wahlberg. I really do, and Matt Damon.
Do you remember Mark Wahlberg's singing career?
I didn't know he had one. Explain.
You're kidding. Marky Mark.
Marky Mark's Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
No way.
Google it, mate. He is. Marky Mark is Mark Wahlberg.
Marky Mark Wahlberg. Oh, here we go. Come on, we'll play 20 seconds of this.
Make sure it is 20 seconds.
Oh my god, it's Mark Wahlberg!
It is.
I didn't know that.
As if you didn't know he was Marky Mark.
How old was he there then?
Young, like 19, I think. And then he did that film. He played like a stalker. I can't remember what it's called. I think it was his teacher started seeing him behind her husband's back, then she broke it off with him and he turned into a nutter.
I didn't understand.
Understand.
No.
I can't remember what it's called now. I don't know.
To look that up. I did not know he was Marky Mark. You've just blown my mind.
He wanted to get into acting for ages, but no one would take him on.
Because he was fucking Marky Mark.
Yeah. I watched an interview with him. It was for some magazine, I think, and it's on YouTube. And he says about the film that he was going for. And it was one of his first films. Oh, no, that's what it was. It was his first comedy film.
Yeah.
And because he was Marky Mark, and then it was kind of like a tough guy type guy.
Yeah.
In film. No one would let him do a comedy. And then he did. Have you ever seen The Other Guys?
I love The Other Guys. I think it's a really good film.
That was his first like comedy big break, that.
Was it?
Yeah. It's so funny, that film. I went to cinemas to watch that.
Yeah, I think I did as well.
Yeah, with his wooden gun, his wooden pistol.
Yeah, like what is this?
When he aims at him and he's like, "You can't show me, it's made of fucking wood."
Just fucking hit him with it.
So, room 101. Is there anything else you can think of to whack in there?
Oh.
Are you trying to think if there's anything that pisses me off? Do you know what? I'd put rats in there.
Really?
Yeah. Because I don't even like the ones people have as pets. I don't like them. So they don't frighten me or anything. They just disgust me. I feel a bit sick. They're horrible.
They don't really bother me that much.
Yeah, I'm not frightened of them. It's just a bit like, whenever I see one. Like, I was in Bolton Town Centre. Yeah, last time to my friends there, so I was coming home. And Bolton Town Centre was quite bad for them at night. They all just seem to come out. I don't know if Wigan's the same, but they're everywhere. Like, there's more rats than people, especially at the minute because it's on lockdown. There's more rats than people in Bolton Town Centre.
Yeah.
And I was stood there and I got myself some doner meat while I was waiting for the bus. And the fattest rat. I literally, I left a little bit of it because it was the horrible bits of doner meat, and I thought I don't want that. So I closed it and I just tossed it on the floor, and it like blew further and further away from me. And as it blew ages away, the fattest rat, I'm talking about huge thing like a cat, came running out and just took the tray away and went back into his little staircase thing.
Oh my god.
So yeah, I would get rid of rats. That's one thing I'd get rid of.
Yeah, I'd get rid of rats. That's a good enough explanation. They are pests.
They are. Oh, they are. Would you have a rat as a pet?
I'd have a pet rat, yeah. But I've kept rodents in the past.
Have you?
And I've kept reptiles and fish.
See, I've never been allowed. When I was a kid, I wasn't even allowed a hamster because they frightened my mum.
Right. So my animal collection started when my cousin went on holiday and I looked after his gerbils, and I wanted to see if my toy crocodile would go through the tubes of the hamster cage, and it didn't because it wasn't a live crocodile and didn't know how to climb anything because it was an inanimate object. So it just in the tube. So I wasn't allowed like rodents after that. So I wasn't allowed reptiles either because they were either snakes or lizards, and lizards were quick and snakes were scary to the other family members.
Yeah.
So I worked out that if I had fish first and showed them that I could take care of fish, I could then go up to tropical fish, which was just hot water, like warm water and living animals. Would go up to warm water and living animals that could come onto land. So amphibians. So I went and got terrapins.
Terrapins. I like terrapins. They smell though, don't they?
They what?
They smell. Or maybe my mate just didn't clean the tank enough. Yeah. They kick off a pond, don't they?
Yeah, it's mainly the water that smells. Anything that's in water for longer than a
Me and Steph had fish, and that got a bit smelly.
Yeah, got a bit.
Although you saw it in its bad days. I mean, when we actually used to clean the fucking thing, it was dead nice. We had all the things with the bubbles and stuff, but we found that every time we cleaned it, my stand just nearly went. Then I don't know if you saw that wobble.
Yeah, there was a bit.
Yeah, that nearly went. Oh, fuck. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. We noticed that every time we were cleaning the tank, one of them would die.
Really?
Yeah. Every time we cleaned the tank, a fish would die that night.
When you was cleaning them, how would you do it? What would be the process of doing it? Would you empty all of the water out and move the fish?
It depends. Sometimes we used to just take out 3/4 of water, fill it back up, turn the filter on.
That's the standard way of doing it. Right?
Yeah, let that clean it. But then, because we used to clean the filter as well, but if you do that and clean the filter and then let the filter get rid of all the grime and shit that's in the tank, the filter's filthy again by that night. So there were some times when we used to take them out, and we used to whack them in a big bowl, and give them a tiny little bit of food while they were in there to maybe calm down a bit. And then we put them back in, and the tank would look absolutely mint. There'd be bubbles going on, toys everywhere and shit. And then one would die. So in the end, we just thought, you know what? Let's not clean it, and let's see how long they live. And you saw that tank; you couldn't even see in it.
No,
it was green. And those 3 fish that were in there, they were called Ramsey, Clive. I can't remember what the other one was called. He was a shibumpkin. They lived for about a year in that tank without it being cleaned, without it being touched. We just fed them. In the end, the filter stopped working because it was that clogged. It used to just go and just like spit dirty water back into it. Yeah, and we did that. And they lived for years, but in the end, one of them got. We actually Googled it. It got this weird lump on the front of its head. It was like that.
Was it the shibumpkin or was it just the goldfish?
It was a goldfish that got it, and apparently it's a cancer that goldfish get.
Yeah.
It infects the whole water because of the algae that they're giving off, and it kills all the fish. So it killed them all. Killed the shabumpkin, killed the lot.
Sad times.
And that's my fish story.
That's my fish story.
Honestly though, they were looked after. They were fed.
Have you seen, speaking of something like that, have you seen the guy on YouTube that does, it's like, he makes terrariums, but he closes the lid. And he just gets like rainwater and sees what living creatures are in the rainwater.
No, I've not seen that.
So he'll go out to like a random pond or something, scoop up some dirt, scoop up some water, and like maybe a stick, and put it all in a jar and close it and just leave it.
Oh, and then see what grows.
Video documentaries of him like going getting the stuff and then like putting it away and then just leaving it on the window. And he's got like a micro camera that can zoom in like really, really close.
Yeah.
Macro, I think it's called. And you can just see all that little microbes that are in there and all the little creatures and stuff. And he's gone and done it at a seaside once. Got a bloody crab in the sand. Like he just scooped up some sand, put it in his jar, picked up, and he had like a crab and a little fish and stuff like that. And they just kept it by the window. And because the algae in the water formed like something that would take the oxygen, take the carbon dioxide and make oxygen.
Yeah.
Made an ecosystem so that the crab could live and that fish could live. And there was just like little microorganisms that were living in the water feeding the crab and the fish. So the crab and the fish lived for like 2 years.
That's mint. I've seen that before on a film. You might laugh at this. Do you remember the film Evolution?
Mm.
Yeah. Do you remember that?
Evolution.
That was kind of the story of that, wasn't it? That it was creating its own ecosystem. Shit, it just nearly went again. It's going to go, this camera, in a minute. They created their own ecosystem, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminded me of that. I didn't know that was true, though. I didn't know that.
And then a primate grew and blew out the window, blew out the ceiling.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love that film.
Watch that film.
Yeah, I might watch that again, actually. It's a really funny film. Especially Stifler from American Pie.
Yeah, I just love the bit where he's in the mall. And he's got, it's like, what the hell are you doing? It's like,
you are so beautiful. Oh shit, I shouldn't say. Caw. It's a mint film, that. And when he's got that bug up his in his skin as well, and it's going up his leg, and he's like, "We may have to amputate." And he's like, "No." And then he's going towards his bollocks. He's like, "Take the leg, take the leg."
Oh, I'm gonna have to watch that now.
Yeah, I might have to. It's a funny film. That.
Buy it on YouTube. Movies and shows.
I bet you can. It's like £2.
Lucian. If I can.
YouTube video from Revolution.
How much are you? How much are you? Go on. $7.99 to buy.
Oh my god, that film is about 12 years old.
It's
older than that.
$3.49 to rent.
And you get it for 2 days.
Yeah.
I'd just rent it then. What year did it come out? Does it say there?
2001.
Holy shit! 20 years old. How is it 20 years old?
That's mad.
That is mad. I hadn't even started secondary school yet.
No, 2001.
Yeah.
I was 11. I'd have just started
You
secondary
just
school.
started, yeah. I just started.
Year 5.
No. Yeah, 5.
Oh, yeah.
I was going to say just started school, but I was like,
Just started school. Yeah.
not that young.
Right.
Well, we've been on for nearly an hour and a half there. Is there anything else you want to add there, mate?
No, I mean, I think we've covered quite a lot. Just
it's kind of just been a chilled show, yeah, just chatting away. I can tell you what's coming up on Wednesday's show. Sorry, go on.
We were talking about this the other day. We was just talking over each other and going, no, go on, talking. I've forgotten what I was saying now. Yeah, no, I've completely forgotten. It's gone.
Yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll let you know what's coming up on Wednesday's show briefly, if you like.
Yeah, go on.
So we've got some more hypothetical questions and stuff spread out throughout the show. I thought we could have a little look at Inside the Actors Studio. Do you know what that is? Inside the Actors Studio? Well, it's a program that used to be on years ago, where he used to ask actors 10 questions. Yeah. And that's it. I'm going to ask you those 10 questions and see what your answers are. And I thought we could have a little chat as well about our time at school and stuff like that. Psycho teachers, stuff like that. I've got some funny videos as well of some of the psycho teachers.
Oh, okay.
And some of our extra bits as well. In fact, you know what? We've not done much today other than chat bollocks. So let's have a quick game. It's a super quick game of word association.
Okay. So that you say something, I say something that comes to mind immediately. Immediately,
yeah. So I'll just give you a few for now. I won't use them all. So it's just one word to describe these things.
Yeah.
Okay. Life.
Death.
Oh, dark. Work.
Hard.
Okay. Childhood.
Death. I don't know why that came to mind.
Someone kills kids. Friends of Gardens.
It's him.
3 girls, 2 girls. School.
Cup.
Cup.
Yeah, I don't know. That was the first word that came to mind.
Yeah. Losing your virginity.
Fun.
Fun. I just said quick. That was very quick. Just not quick. Yeah, very quick. Sex in general.
Hard work.
Okay. Explain yourself a little bit. What do you mean?
It's not. I don't mean like hard work. I don't know why I said hard work. There's probably something in there somewhere. It's enjoyable. But you have to put effort in, don't you?
Oh, right. Do you mean if you're doing everything, it's hard work? If she just lies on the back and thinks of England, it's a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Animals.
Hilarious.
Nice. Alcohol.
Brilliant. Cheers.
Drugs.
Fun in instances.
What's your favourite drug? Little side question. Obviously, you're not a druggie and everything, but you know what I mean? Back in the day when you were younger, what was your go-to?
Well, I've only ever tried weed, but the sounds of Mandy sounds brilliant.
Right, that's MDMA, isn't
it? Yeah, MDMA.
Yeah. So the sound of that sounds
good.
Yeah. And let's move on. Exercise.
Hard work.
Yeah, that is hard work. Yeah. Music.
Every day.
Every day.
Yeah.
We'll leave it here for now. I don't want to use them all because we'll save some for another episode. Last one. The police.
Safe. Yeah.
All right.
I've had experiences with police.
You've had good experiences?
Yeah.
I've had quite bad. What's been your good experiences with them? Other than them finding your bike?
So there's the one where they found my bike. There was one where I was travelling to work one day and I was filtering through cars because on motorbikes in the UK you're allowed to filter. In quite a lot of America you're not allowed to filter.
Yeah.
Which is probably a good idea.
Probably.
Anyway, so I was sat in the bike lane at the front, and when the lights went green, when the lights went green, someone sped past me, and like as I was setting off, and like knocked my handlebars, which made me swerve a bit. Like I could have gone into the car next to me, but there wasn't a car next to me.
Yeah.
So I was like shook up, and there was a police car parked up on the bus lane on the left. So I pulled over and was like, "Listen, can I talk to you for 5 minutes? I've just had someone's nearly knocked me off. I just want to tell you that there's a knobhead on the road.
Yeah.
And they talked to me for 5-10 minutes until I calmed down. And they went, "Are you all right to go now?" And I was like, "Yeah, I've calmed down now." And they went, "Right, well, we'll keep an eye out for the car and we'll keep an eye out for the reg. Thanks for letting us know," and stuff like that.
Mm.
And in general, we get a lot of police customers as well, and they're always nice.
Oh, I could imagine. Yeah. Do they get to jump the queue, or is that a myth?
They've never actually jumped the queue when they've been with us, but I mean,
But they
might.
couldn't they?
Yeah.
If they wanted. If they said, "We've got somewhere to be, quickly do me a foot long."
Then I'd probably say no if they said it like that.
Fuck your fucking robbery. You can queue everybody else.
To me, when foot long, I'm in a rush. I'd have been like, "No, get in the queue like everyone else."
Yeah, fair dude.
He came to the front of the queue and went, "Could you just put a coffee on for me, please, while you're serving that customer?" I'd be like, "Yeah, sure, no problem."
Yeah. I've had like quite not bad experiences, but just experiences where I think the police are knobheads a lot of the time.
Yeah.
There was one time, I'll tell you this story and then we'll end because we've been on for quite a while. There was one time where me and my mate were going on a night out in Wigan. And we'd been already drinking during the day, so I was already a bit tanked up by this point. Okay. And we're getting the 575 to Wigan from mine. Yeah. I've been on the French beers, so I'm steaming. And yeah, and we were on the bus, and there was these lads at the back of the bus, and it was me completely being a dick. I totally deserved it. Yeah, totally deserved it. It was me being a knob. There was these lads at the back of the bus, and one of them glanced over at me and my friend. Didn't stare at us, didn't say anything, just glanced over. And he got... This is embarrassing to tell. And he glanced over, and I just went, "Oi, mate!" Everyone on the bus stopped. Right. And this guy's bigger than me, 10 times the size of me. I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. And I stared at him. I was ready. He said, "You don't want to stare at me like that, mate." And he laughed, which is when you know you're being a complete gimp, because he just went, laughed out loud. And I went, "What's that?" And then I went, "Well, I'm a champion boxer, mate. I'm a champion boxer." I'm not, by the way, for anyone watching, I'm not. As you can tell by this physique, I'm not. And he got up at his stop, and as he was getting off the bus, he just decked me straight in the face.
No way.
Then whacked my head on the, the ring post to get off the bus. Yeah. I whacked my head on that. I didn't know what was going on, totally spaced. Turns out this guy's an amateur boxer. What are the chances of me saying I'm a world champion boxer to an amateur boxer? What are the fucking chances of that? So yeah, anyway, he's near enough knocked me out. Like, I was only just awake.
Yeah.
Because I've had a few beers and stuff, my mate was feeling really guilty and stuff. We got off the bus and my mate was like, "Oh, I wasn't there, Phil, I wasn't there. You just got punched." And I did nothing. I just sat there. He did nothing. But to be fair, what could he have done? The guy was huge. It would have meant he'd have got knocked out as well. It wouldn't have been good. And I had it coming. I'm not a boxer. I said I was. Shouldn't have done. But I felt fine. And I just said to my mate, "Am I bleeding? Am I swollen or anything?" And he went, "No, you look fine." And I was like, "Right, okay, well, let's just go out then. We'll just forget it happened. We'll go out." And we went in the Berkeley. You know the Berkeley, don't you? Yeah. And it was Christmas, and they had this huge Christmas tree up that they have up every year in the window.
Yeah.
And when we got in the pub, we got a pint and that, and I must have been concussed, and it just hit me straight away. I was like dancing and stuff on the dance floor with my mate, and I span. And as I span, I just went straight into the Christmas tree. As I was going into the Christmas tree as well, some big guy tried grabbing me, and stopping me from falling. Yeah. And because at the time I was probably a bit heavier than I am now, I took him with me. So we both went into the Christmas tree. And then I took that down. Got banned from the Berkeley. Got barred from there. And then when I left, I was really concussed. My ears started leaking water, and my nose started leaking water.
Really?
When you're concussed, you just leak. I don't know why. And then my lip was getting big, and I had a scratch there from the Christmas tree. It literally just missed my eye, a branch from the Christmas tree. And we went to Wigan Walgate, because we thought, well, if you are concussed, what we can do is we'll find a couple of police officers. They're bound to be around. It's a Saturday night. We'll let them know, get an ambulance, get to the hospital. And we found these two police officers to get to the point of why the police are dead. And basically, we went over to them. And by this point, I'm really concussed. So I'm asleep on Walgate floor.
Yeah.
Like, on the platform, I'm asleep. I'm gone. And then my mate Ryan is saying to police officers, he's concussed. He needs help. And the police got me up, and just, I don't know why, but they started like pulling my ears and taking the piss, basically, out of me. Just acting like I was some really pissed guy, even though we just explained to them that I've been hit. And then, I felt concussed. I just took the tree down in the Berkeley. But it turned out that I think they'd been radioed through about the tree of the Berkeley.
Yeah.
So they knew that was me, so they thought, oh, he's in, is it? Oh, fuck him. So they didn't help me at all. And it turned out that I was severely concussed there as well. So yeah, that's why I don't like the police. That's my story. No, I don't like the police. I know there's some good officers out there, but a lot of them are knobheads like that. I really needed help that night, and they just didn't help. But it was funny taking that tree down. I don't think I've been into Berkeley either since I've done that. Well, I don't think I've ever been in since.
I've been in twice, I think.
Yeah.
And
do you know the tree needs a huge Christmas tree?
Yeah, it is a big tree though. I've seen it every year.
That's the one I took down.
That's.
It's just funny that some guy tried to stop me and he just went with me.
That's great.
I think that's funny. Yeah, that's my story. It's not that I don't like the police, as I say. It's just I think some of them could be a bit better, and I think they could learn the law a little bit better as well. A lot of them.
Yeah.
A lot of them don't know the law and they don't know what they're talking about.
Yeah, they're just like, I'm the law, me policeman.
Yeah. Well, I watched a YouTube video of these police officers trying to arrest this guy for breach of the peace. He was some vegan guy, disagrees with like killing animals and stuff, and he went in a KFC and did this big speech saying they're murderers and stuff, the people that are eating it. So the KFC, he didn't do anything else, it was just peaceful. And so the KFC rang the police. But by the time the police turned up, he'd left the KFC and was walking home. It all finished. And these police officers tried arresting him for breach of the peace, which you can't do because you can only arrest someone for breach of the peace if the breach of the peace is still happening.
Yeah, you can't.
If it's happening anymore, you can't arrest them for it. And yeah, it's just shit like that, really, that annoys me.
Yeah.
Even Theresa May, when she was Prime Minister, said the police don't know the law.
Yeah. It's like they just feel entitled because they've got a badge.
Yeah. I think a lot of them are either people that bullied at school, so were the bully, or people that were bullied in the school. It's literally, it's either people who want to carry on bullying.
Or how can I bully people because I've been bullied?
Exactly, yeah, exactly. But I'm not saying there's no good police officers out there. That's not what I mean. I don't mean that. I just mean there's a lot of ones that could do a bit better.
Yeah. No. Agree with that.
That's it from me. That is everything from me. I've enjoyed this show, though. It's been a nice chat. We just chinwagged. It's been good.
Yeah, it's just been a good catch-up, nothing episode, really. And
if I watch this back, though, and I'm not in fucking focus again, I'm going to be annoyed. Because I've sat deliberately right in the middle of my screen here.
That's why I'm right in the centre as well.
Yeah. So if I am not there when I watch this back, I'm not going to be happy. All right, well, that's everything from me then. So are you done there, bro? Have you got anything else you want to say?
Yeah, man, I've got everything done. We're all good.
Right. Well, we'll see you Wednesday then. Take it easy. Avoid the corona.
Yeah, stay safe. Keep drinking. Peace out.
Yeah. Ta-ta.
Bye-bye.